Hi guys, sorry about that, my lovelies. Welcome to Sharon Review. It's a very bleak day in SkitLanta. Yes. Hi guys. Okay. Welcome everyone. How are you guys doing today? Happy Tuesday. All right. How are you guys doing? Hi dear Suzette. How are you doing? Hi Nancy. Hi Bestie. How are you? Hi Goddess. Hello Sabrina. And okay. Oh, you'd like to come on? Okay, I'll send you the link. Hi, Antoinette. Hi, Diane. How are you doing? Hi, Steffi Mac. Hi, Tracia. Welcome in. Okay, so do you guys think Amber is celebrating too early? There is a lot for us to unpack, you know? There is a lot to unpack today. All right, so Antoinette would like to come on. So give me a few sec here. Okay, Antoinette. Oh, yes. So how are you guys feeling this skit this morning? How do you guys feel about we reviewing what skit you want us to review? How is the skit making you feel today? It's not as bad as yesterday wasn't too bad. Yesterday was really a good day. Hi Margaret, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you guys doing? Okay, all right. So now let's see. All right, so how is the skit skitting today? That's what I need to ask you guys. Do you think the skit was skitting today? Okay. All right, so there is a lot of stuff going on there. And all right, there's a lot going on there. Okay, so there is a lot going on. So the morning start off with the ladies, Cherish came in to see the ladies about their contract, right, with some feedback, and she let them know what time it is. All right, so with that being said, so they decided to try and negotiate their contract, only unbeknownst to them that Lauren already told Wayne about this contract. How do you guys feel about Lauren outing the ladies? What value do the ladies bring? Are they investors or employee? That's an excellent question, dear Margaret. That's an excellent question. Okay, let me pull that. That is very good. I love that. All right, guys, as you enter into the building, you hear that? Into the chat. Please hit the like button as you come on in, and also double check and see if you have hit the like button. All right, so let me see here. So I'm going to poll what Margaret asked, and that is a very good question to ask Margaret. So let me put that. What value do the ladies bring? All right, and then I'll put there, are they investors or employee? Okay, so Margaret, I'm polling your question. That's a good question to ask. So we put it to the chat family and see what they're about to say. So we're gonna leave that there for now. Antoinette, I sent you the link. So you should have that link. I don't see it up yet. My system is not acting right, but let me know if you received the link, Antoinette. I sent you the link. Oh, let me see if I can send it back again. All right, so please put below. I'm waiting on your guys' poll to see how you're polling. I can't see the poll down below here where I'm looking, right? So I am checking it out to see. All right. Okay, so I am back around this side. So let's see how you guys poll that. Wrong screen. All right, employees. Okay. So we only have 3 votes. Okay, so I'll leave it for now. So I need you guys to vote and let's jump into it. All right, so Goddess is saying, please hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe to Sharon _ Rica Review. Okay, so let's see here. Hi, Suzette. I'm just looking to see if I... Oh, yes. Okay. So Nancy is asking you guys to please like and share and subscribe to our channel, okay? All right. So Nancy B. the Scratcher asking that. And Sabrina says, good day, everyone. All right. Diane is saying good evening to everyone also. All right. Hi, Stephanie. So I'm here waiting for what you guys are going to say. Okay, so with that being said now. So now Amber wants 50% off the business. The is it the business? They need 50% off the gross or the revenue because it's their faces and their personalities. She was telling them that they're bringing value because it's their life they're going to be putting out there on the line, right? And if there is brand deals and they want back end and so forth, so they want to have they want to get a piece of that pie. All right. So for them to get piece of that pie, should they had invested in the company? That's my question to you. Do you think so? Since they didn't invest in the company, right? I'm just asking some question because I don't know these legal jargon, so I'm just asking my chat family because let's say you guys know better than me. Do you think if they invested in the company, then they each would get 10% each, right? But nobody invested in the company or in themselves. So Wayne is the one that put up is 200, I think it was 250,000 or is it 200,000? And then on top of that, he gave Candice 130,000 to decorate the podcast room. He also bought the camera, the television. He bought everything for them to be able to work. But do you guys think Amber was too let me see, do you think Amber overstepped or the contract was fine as Goddess was telling me? So look here, Sharon, maybe the contract is fine. If that was me, I would just sign it because I don't have experience. Or maybe they should just wait and see what happened because Goddess says Wayne is a fair person. Do you guys agree with Goddess that Wayne will be fair to the ladies since he will be using their likeness? Only thing, whatever brand deal comes into the podcast, they will not make anything from that. That will be all Wayne's. So let me know, just write it in there if you guys agree with Goddess on that. So we're just having this nice communication and let me see here. Antoinette, I sent you the link twice, so you have the link. And then I will just drop the link here in the chat in the meantime, because because I don't know where she's telling me says she wants to be up here. I don't see her. Maybe she's busy. Okay. Or maybe she dropped out and went somewhere else. All right. So Golden Girl says, let's put Golden Girl on the screen here. Golden Girl said, Amber is manifesting a favorite outcome, God's favor upon them. Wayne is not the only one to receive God's favor. Okay. Thank you for that, Golden Girl. All right. Well said, dear Golden Girl. Hi, dear Antoinette. So
Hey, how
Antoinette,
you doing? Hey, how you doing?
yeah, we're good. Oh, I have to add her to the screen. All right, here she is.
You know what, Sharon?
Mm-hmm.
You was right
What was I right on, darling?
about Piari.
What about Pierre? Because I didn't
You
watch it.
remember? You remember when she told Anthony she aborted the baby?
Yeah.
She was talking to Shayla that she couldn't go through with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you go. I don't. I just saw the skit just now. I don't know if you seen the skit.
I watched this skit when yes, I watched it with Goddess. So what happened? She said she couldn't go through with it, but I wasn't sure. My
I'm
head is
trying.
not. I'm
I'm
still grieving because I'm still emotional. I guess I didn't grieve. I'm just going
okay.
through
That's
the
no.
motion.
Me and you both are. But when I saw that skit, I was like, okay, I had to go back and replay it.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought she was gonna say the person name. I thought she was going to say his name, but she didn't say his name in front of Shayla. Okay, something wrong with my head? Okay, let me see something is wrong. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Stop, got it. Antoinette. My daughter just leaving and she's telling me something, so I didn't want to have her on camera. She doesn't. That daughter don't want to be on camera. Okay, go ahead, Antoinette. What were you saying? I guess she. Okay,
Yeah, what I was
Antoinette.
saying is that I went back and
I can't hear you. It's you stop speaking. Maybe you should jump off and then jump back on. Okay,
can we
Antoinette.
do that now? Okay.
Yeah, jump off and come back on because I can't hear her speaking and then she chip out. So she come off, so she'll come back on. All right, guys. So I guess I was right about her. She didn't give up the baby. That's why she's drinking. I mean, know something was anyway. If that's the case, if that's how it is, I guess I was right. If that's what she's telling me right now, and you know how your Sharon review behave when they actually. Oh boy, I'm really good at this. Oh my goodness, guys. She just make my day. All right. Goddess, let me see how many people is in the chat. I know I send the link to my co-host. I don't see her as yet on, so maybe she will be coming in soon. I hope so, but I don't know. All right, so Goddess, let's see. You're the only moderator in the chat. I just want you up here for a few sec. If you can make it up here, that would be awesome. I think I did send the link, and then let me see here. Let me send the link to my bestie. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I don't know what the podcast girls was doing. They should, to me, I mean, they like you said, they haven't even worked on a podcast before.
Mm-hmm.
But I know in real life, Amber had with Ernestine a while back. That's probably I want to say who have experience with podcasts. But I don't know what you think. Should they go ahead and sign that contract or should they negotiate?
Well, the lawyer is involved now, right? So I think they should still negotiate. I still want to see what Wayne is gonna say. I want to see if my idea is good Or if they're gonna go with my idea, or they're gonna go with Goddess idea. Says, I think it's roughly me and Goddess is saying the same thing, that Wayne is fair. Maybe he got them a proper contract, because he said to Lauren that night, says, you should see the contract I have for you guys with the zeros. So this
Right.
is why I'm here saying maybe they jumped the gun too soon, or maybe he knows Amber would look at the contract and he wants these girls to work together. For this thing to work, there are five ladies on there. They have five personalities, five different personalities, right?
Right. Yes.
It's good if they work as a team instead against each other. Like, oh, Lauren is behaving. She's not behaving like a team player because she went behind the lawyer. The lawyer says don't mention anything. And
Yes.
what did she do? She said she went. She said she's not doing it. The girls
Right.
them I don't trust you, and she says no, 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 you can't trust me. And what did she do the same night? She
Yes, he
told
did.
Wayne, when Wayne not supposed to know about it. The lawyer is going to see Wayne tomorrow, but Lauren already let the cat out of the bag.
But
So that is really not a good thing.
and see, and what some of your other guests, I think your chatters were saying in comments that um since you couldn't keep a secret and you told me a secret that you supposed to hold, I don't think he could really trust her. 'Cause if I
Mm-hmm.
tell you something to hold a secret of mine, and you go back and tell,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? So he said, okay, she can't be trusted because she can't hold a
Mm-hmm.
secret. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking. He like, okay, and now I know she's a snitch. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You tell her something, she'll go back and tell. Maybe she might go back and tell if it benefits her.
Exactly. Well said, dear. Hi, AJ. Welcome to Sharon Review. How are you doing today?
Good, good, good.
But I'm about to punch out for work, and I just hope I get back home when I get home.
All right, darling. I'll see you
Okay,
then.
bye bye.
Okay, bye bye. Yes, AJ, what you were saying?
Good. And just hear you. Just hear you on the YouTube to go out live. The saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lauren is the snitch. She a snitch
Mm-hmm.
by them. She a snitch by them. Right up and now. When it's going to do a meeting with them again, and yes, he not telling, he not tell the truth. He not tell the truth. But Lauren want the whole money from Wayne. She want
Mm-hmm.
the money from Wayne. But Wayne is going to catch she again over, 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 straight.
Mm-hmm.
But Wayne like say when if it dates a girl, the girl is going to backtrack if they give money to a different girl, and so Lauren is like a mindset. Then she is the
Mm-hmm.
mindset. When when just want when not giving she the money, right? And
Yeah.
see when yeah, just when just a play around with she, just a play around with she, just play with she then, just a play around with she. While when kick she out the house, the house in a right now. But I don't know when it's doing, but when it's going to get back to Tamara. He might go back to Tamara, right? He have feelings with Tamara. I
All
believe so.
right. Okay.
But this is the party. See that
Mm-hmm.
party there? It's crazy. It's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Right. Chase. We'll go back to Chase. Chase, when you catch Chase, right? It
Mm-hmm.
was time to the ex-girlfriend. But Chase still like EX. I believe he's still like EX girlfriend
All
in
right.
Pima. Yeah,
All
but
right.
the
Thank you for that.
we just ask you what the cheese ever for that book ever for that woman she she is like She can't cook. I believe she cannot cook.
Mm. All right, all that comment for
Mm.
now. We're gonna
Okay.
come back to that. I let me read some comments and communicate with the chat family, and then we can jump back into it. Okay, Jay? All right, so Margaret is saying pretty face and trauma are a dime a dozen. All right, and you're absolutely right, Margaret. Margaret also went on to say they should pay Wayne a percentage of the built out. That makes sense. Good. Yeah, okay. And then Goddess is saying, please get the likes up, chats. And Duda says, what about stocks options? I worked a job where we receive stock based on hours worked. That's a good idea to do that. Yeah. And then Anna Jones says they should split it 50-50 with Wayne. All the ladies can pay 25,000 apiece for the current investment. That's a good idea. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys agree with Anna Jones here? That they should each pay 25 apiece. You mean to the ladies can pay 25, okay, a piece to Wayne. So whatever business comes in, they get 50%, so they get 10% each. Okay. I don't know how that would work, but that's a good idea. All right. And then we come in, I welcome in Belinda also. Hello, Sharon. Duda says that was Anthony's baby. Dude, I don't think the baby is. I don't think she bought the child. I think she gave it away, right? I think that's what Antoinette was telling us that I'm right about that. She said she couldn't go through with it. So maybe that's why she's because it has to be something dramatic for her. Abortion not gonna make you be drinking and carrying on like that. Mm. And Shayla living the life that she wanted. Pierre says. Pierre story gonna blow right up. So not only one kid, Anthony have him, I gonna have two kids now, blouse and skirt. Anthony looks like he has two children now. Oh my goodness, at least we'll know the first kid is for Anthony, but we're not sure about Shayla one, right? Because of the evidence that we have, the nuggets that we picked out. Shirley says, good evening, Sharon and fellow chatmate. Welcome in, Shirley. And then Alani says, here, good evening, you're on the screen and the thing here with me. And Belinda says, Lauren playing knife stabbing. And Belinda says, but realize Wayne got what he put into the no investment ask 25%. Okay, so they put it in. They Wayne put the money in, but they didn't put anything else, but they want 25% of the money because he's using their face. Okay, all right. Then Dolly says here, Antoinette, you're right. Loose lips aren't good for business in most cases. Exactly. Because if somebody tell you something and it's a lawyer telling you this, says, okay, they are negotiating a contract for all of you guys. She's supposed to benefit from this. Why tell Wayne that? That is just ridiculous. So she can't be trusted. And I think, in my honest opinion, I'll still stick to it that maybe Wayne was testing the girls. He wants to make sure that they can work together. He wants them to work as a team to says, look here, this contract is asinine. We're not doing this. Whatever. Amber caught that. And I think that's a great job she did. I do not know what you guys saying. Do you guys agree? Amber did a good job there. But is she correct in saying they need 50% when they didn't put nothing in there? Or do you guys agree the 25% is better than nothing at all? They each receive 5%. All right, so Shirley says, in my opinion, this bogus contract is Wayne's testing the ladies' loyalty, support, and their willingness to work together. I think he will change it. All right, because Goddess says, Sharon, I think Wayne is fair, just like what Anthony says. He will take care of the ladies. All right, so let's see what happens tomorrow. And Miss Nice says, I hope Wayne doesn't get mad at the negotiations, but think they are teaching us to let lawyers review contract prior to signing. Yes, Miss Nice, I think so too. The writers are telling us that if we are in our day-to-day life, if lawyers are involved and they're looking over a contract, we must keep our lips closed and let the lawyers them do the talking. We only speak when they ask us questions. You know what I mean? And you put in your input. All right. Thank you, dear Miss Nice. Very nice. And Dolly says this could be the initial contract. That's when we'll eventually negotiate with the podcast lady. All right. Thank you, Dolly, for that. Agree. And Goddess says, please hit the like button. Chats, get the likes up. Thank you, guys. Okay. Then Shirley says, and that's a good idea. Then they can negotiate for ownership or brand deals. That makes sense. Well said, ladies. Duda says, that's what I meant. Anthony was the father, and she didn't follow through with the pregnancy. She didn't follow through with the pregnancy. Oh, that means that she get rid of it, or she did do it. Because at one point they said, anyway, so she got rid of the baby, or there is still a kid. Wayne could eventually negotiate the contract with the podcast lady. That sounds good. Okay. Suzette J says, if Piari's son is still alive, he's probably Dave's daughter boyfriend. Ooh, that would be interesting and a twist. Oh, definitely, Suzette. I totally agree with that. That would be an awesome twist. My goodness. I wonder how Antonita feels that she lied to him again when she didn't do anything of the sort. And Belinda says, who is paying the lawyer then? The ladies are paying the lawyer. It's their lawyer, right? And she charged $7.50 an hour. Suzette says, Amber did not do a good job. 25% is too high. The attorney started at 25% and knows they will need to negotiate. The first year is fair because they are unknown. All right, that's what Goddess says also. And then thank you, Suzette. And then the podcast may not last. Wayne has put it all off the money up front. So I understand them not having anything but their per episode in the first year. Okay, that makes sense also because they are unknown until they establish themselves. And Sabrina said here, I was saying that they should have went in on a partnership instead of letting him be the sole investor for the podcast. Yes. Yes. Thank you, darling. Thank you for the clarification. Suzette, well said. And Dolly says, work alongside with Goddess by hitting the like button. Thank you. Thank you, my darling. And thanks, Dolly. And you're welcome, Goddess. Okay, thank you, ladies, for a great job. All right, so let's see how you guys poll this one. So 60% of you guys says six. Let me just click on it. It just want me to end the poll. It won't let me see the poll. All right, so Margaret, the question that you asked, what value do the ladies bring? Oh, I put too much O's there, sorry. So that says they're employees right now. And 35% says they're investors, but they didn't invest anything. So they're definitely not investor. They're just employees. Okay, so Sabrina says here, no one was willing to put up any money. They thought Wayne was going to expense it all. Yeah. And then now they want a piece of the pie when they're not entitled to that. You're welcome, Sharon. Thank you, ladies. You guys are fabulous. Keep up the good work. Thank you. All right. So let's see here. So how do you guys feel about that? Oh, sorry, dear AJ. I forget that may have a co-host here. AJ? Oh, darn it.
Yeah,
AJ? Yeah, so what are you saying now, dear?
I'm saying, I'm saying, but see, Amber can cook. Why if she burned the macaroni, so Supposed to be brownish, like a brownish up top and in the middle too. But
Yeah.
she something punchy when Jesus asking the person who cooked the macaroni and the shrimps, right? She said, "It's she. It's not her. It's not her to cook it." Something is punchy. Maybe she
Who you
pregnant.
talking about?
Amber.
Oh,
I
what you
believe
were
she
saying about
pregnant.
Amber?
I'm saying she pregnant. Right, she asked Chase asked who make the macaroni and the
Oh, that's
shrimps.
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I got what you're saying. That was yesterday episode. Okay.
yeah, something off punchy. But she asked the question when Chase was asking who make it, and then she said it's she, it's not her.
No, she never did say she, because I went back
Mm,
and watched it. She didn't get a chance to answer. Chase assumed it was she that made
mm,
the mac and cheese with the lobster there in it, and
mm.
she was looking guilty. She didn't. I don't think she said it was her. She just
No,
didn't
she
get a chance to say because Chase was just talking. And then she didn't get a chance to correct him, and then Denisha came over, and when she heard Chase says with the lobster, Denisha says, "Well, if it's the one with the lobster, I made it." Yeah. So
but you
people
see,
was just running and saying she said it was her, but
mm,
we never say she said it was her,
well,
unless
no,
the
it's not
viewers.
her. But you see, Chase now he petty too. He very petty, like a brain, very very much. He is saying, right? Where Chase is saying what us girlfriend name again? What's your name again? Oh my, Liv. She name Liv.
Mm,
Yeah, Liv friend. Go in the side she inside the room for asking a question. She say he don't want to tell the truth. He don't want to come out and tell nothing. Why Liv's friend go to Chase for asking tell your wife, the wife for Chase? Something off. Something off. Me just think back in my head. Me like this, something off.
okay.
Something, man.
Mm, I see what
Maybe,
you're saying.
mm,
Yeah.
maybe
All
the
right.
friend, but saying this last one. Maybe the friend want Chase.
Mm-hmm.
I believe so. No, why? When she was in town to Chase, Chase is telling she what going on. What going on? Why you come in the room for talk to me
Okay.
for? Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Okay, I got you. All right. So let me jump back into this thing here.
mm. But
Okay. Thank
talk to
you.
you. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I
thank you
want to
very
come
much.
find life and tell you so.
Yeah, thank you, darling. I
Okay,
appreciate it.
okay, bye.
Okay. All right. Thank you, darling. I will
Okay,
appreciate you coming on to give us your point of view. All right. Thank you, dear AJ.
okay, bye.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
Bye for now. All right. So let's see here. So Suzette says, let me see what my lovelies here saying. Sabrina says no one was willing to put up the money. They thought Wayne was going to expense it all. And then Suzette says here, now if they reimburse half of the expenses to Wayne, they can become investors. But we know that's not going to happen. That is true. But maybe they'll surprise us, but that is so true. And podcast investment invested no money. Oh, get 25% off. Don't understand. Well, the lawyer, let's see what the lawyer says because that's what they want. I I I think it's the brand deal. Like for instance, say for instance, they're showing their faces, people bringing in lipstick and they're modeling the lipstick and so forth. They want piece of that pie. You understand? So I think that's what they're talking about, as Amber was saying. Or if they says, okay, I want you to do my eyeliner, or I want you to wear a ear color, or I want you to wear a wig, will they are endorsing that product but they are not getting paid for it. I think that's what they're saying. I think that's what they meant when they says they need a percentage of that, because Wayne will receive 100% of that. He's not the one wearing the wig, he's not the one modeling it, he's not the one promoting it, it will be the ladies. But because it says Country Wayne podcast, it is going to be him benefit 100 from all of that endorsement that comes in. And they're also not going to get a back end fee from that, to my acknowledgement there, right? And Dolly is here saying 40 likes, 22 watching, support Sharon, hitting the like button. Thanks. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Thanks, Dolly. And Dolly says, Liz, friend name is Brittany. Yes, Brittany. Yeah. And thank you, Dolly dear. And Sharita says, "Hi Sharon, did you eat piece of amber mac and cheese? Hello, Ed. No, nobody remembered to send me any. They didn't even remember me, and I was so hungry. I was so hungry, and nobody remembered to send me any. Yes, my darling. So no, okay, and then Dolly says here, Brittany making a bigger deal about Chase and Liz than Liz is making. And to you know what? I think she, in my opinion, Dolly, I think she has a point, because you know how ladies are. When say for instance, it hit the fan, she's gonna get caught up in their mess, and she's not a part of the mess, but she knows about the mess, and she don't want to tell Candice about it. She wants her husband to tell her the truth, so that way the friendship can go on, because she don't want them to be an issue when there's not really an issue. But right now, Chase actually like his ex still. It looks like he's still having feelings for her. They were young, they didn't have anything. And then now he made it and he get to see her. I do not know how it ended or whatever. We don't have all of that backstory. But there is still some attraction there, some feelings is there. And he feels that way because it's his wife best friend, it's his wife friend too, right? So I think that's in the past. That was when you're in college or high school or wherever. It's over. Just tell your wife, stop creeping on her, DMing her, and carrying on like that. It's just, and you see, oh, then let him giving his wife flowers yesterday, but right after him give her flowers, he's outside speaking to him ex. So Wayne has a point in taking the ring off his finger for a bit, right? To let him know his wife, he has to remember that he has a wife at home. And Dolly says here, Wayne lawyer and the lawyer lady, the lady lawyer that Cherish will continue to negotiate. Yes, absolutely, Dolly. You're absolutely right. Please, chat, hit the like button. Thanks. Hi dear Tina S. Where's Tina Young? I missed you, Tina Young. Maybe she's busy elsewhere. All right. Okay. All right. So with that being said, there. Okay, so we have 20 likes and 37 watching. I'm just trying to see what I'm seeing. Oh yeah, 24 likes and 34. Okay. All right. So that is that there. Okay, maybe they're busy today. Hi dear Hera, welcome in. Welcome in. Belinda says, can this world going to be crushed? I know she's gonna be crushed. I should really tell her. That's my honest opinion. Goddess says, Shay still have feelings for Liz the way he kept looking at her. Yes. I think the both of them have unfinished business for real. Yeah. Definitely unfinished business. All right, so let's jump into, we're just gonna come off topic for a bit, okay, ladies and gents? If we have the gents in the, yeah, we do have gents in the room. All right, so now, hi dear Shirley, and that's what me look like. Oh God, me look very sad, pitiful. I have to change that picture. All right, yes. So we're gonna change gear for a bit. Just switch the gear up a bit. Did you guys watch this skit with Kendrick and Libby? Yes, my beloved goddess brought that to my attention, so I get to watch it, right? And that was a really funny skit. So if you guys are looking something to sink your teeth into, I think you guys should go over to the Wayne after the show, of course, and watch that skit. All right, so we're gonna review it now. So it looks like Libby and Kendrick actually crossed the line. It seems so, right? It looks so, and it is so. All right. She comes to the office. This man has clients, and she's in the office yelling, and she wants to tell him. He tell her that says they cannot continue with that anymore, and because she's his client, and she let him know says underneath no circumstances she wants to stop. I dear chance, she's gonna stop this relationship because he call her is marshmallow, right? And Italo told her says she have to keep it down. Maybe she needs to take some medication, as we all know that she really needs to be on some meds. And remember, Kendrick got Natasha into trouble for sleeping with Jacoby, but Natasha did not sleep with Jacoby while she was representing him. That Natasha slept with Jacoby after they won the case. But what Kendrick is doing right now, Kendrick is sleeping with Natasha's sister Dawn, plus now he's sleeping with his client. So you see, oh, they have ruined Kendrick character altogether. He was a good abiding citizen, and now he's gone around having an affair with his client, which is a no-no. And then he's also sleeping with um, Natasha, his ex-girlfriend's sister, again. Okay, so make that make sense. So back to Looney Tune there. Libby, sorry. Libby to Looney Tune. So Libby now decided that she's not going anywhere. They're going to be talking, and don't let her straddle him because she's not leaving that office. And this man says, I cannot accept that kind of behavior from you. This cannot happen again. And she let him know, says, that's okay. I don't want this to end. You tell me I am your marshmallow, so it's gonna stay that way. So it looks like Kendrick have let his third leg lead him, and now he is in, as you said, Sabrina. Why Kendrick? Why put himself in a compromised situation? First Dawn and now Libby. And you're absolutely right there, Sabrina. Both ladies are cray cray. I know, darling. Cray cray, bad, bad, bad. All right, so let me go back up here and see if I miss anything. Oh my goodness, I think I missed a lot. So let me just come back up. Dolly says, I understand what Brittany is saying about not wanting to get caught in the middle while Chase is responsible, telling Candice. Exactly. All right. Thank you, dear darling. Yes, the beast crazy. And then Sabrina says, Chase should just come clean with Candice. Exactly. That was in high school. It's no big deal. It's what? So what? It's just high school, you know what I mean? And then Chance, hello, Sharon and everyone. Hi there, handsome. And then Eros says, Kendrick is a big fool for sleeping with Libby. Exactly, Era. Welcome in, Era. How are you doing? Guys, please hit the like button as you enter in the room, or just double check to see if you have hit the like button, if it's still stick, you know? All right, so Goddess says, Kendrick and Libby are funny. Needs that comedy in the skit. Definitely, we do need that comedy. I didn't even know. Yes, I know that he was funny because when him and Natasha used to exercise, they used to go into the bushes. Oh Lord, I'm getting eaten in the car. Oh my goodness, they were like rabbits, bunny rabbits, eh? And then calling chocolate fudge popsicles. So yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, Ken. Libby is funny skit, but I feel sorry for Kendrick going forward. I hope he doesn't lose his license. Oh Lordy Lord. Oh Lord, at least that cheered me up. That was a good cheer up. Oh my goodness, guys. All right. Thank you, dear Shirley, for that. Oh, oh Lord, guys. Yeah, thank you guys. I needed that laugh. Dolly says, Kendrick Dunn went too far. Yeah, Kendrick Dunn went too far with Libby and have to deal with Libby's behavior. Exactly, Dolly. He could lose his law license now if that get out that he's actually sleeping with his client. Oh my goodness, this is too. And she is yelling in the office saying she's not leaving. She's not leaving. She's sitting right there. Oh my goodness. And why Kendrick? Why is he putting himself in compromised situation? First was Dawn and now Libby. Both ladies are crazy. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Chance, what do you have to say about this character? I'd love to hear from you. The link is in the chat. If you like to come up and speak to us, that would be awesome. Sometimes it's good to get new people come on the stage to give us their perspective. You know, I enjoy having a dialogue with you guys. All right, so I'm putting the link in again. So let's see. And was Kendrick behavior? Do you agree with with Kendrick putting himself in a compromising position with Libby? Do you guys agree with Kendrick getting himself into a compromising position with Libby? Mm, mm. Do you agree? Do you agree with, or do you disagree with Kendrick? That's what Michelle says. Do you disagree? Mm-hmm. All right, so we're gonna poll this and let's see how that goes. Because Kendrick definitely put himself. Do you guys disagree with Kendrick behavior? Oh, all right. All right, so I leave that with you guys to let me know how you guys feel about that. All right. No, because he can lose his license, Antoinette says. No, but I love the laugh when Kendrick and Libby. Okay, goddess. And Sabrina says, hope that he could get back with Natasha. Yeah, I thought he was going to get back with Natasha, right? Because I actually like the chemistry between those two. They were really funny. And I do miss Rolanda for real. I hope she's coming back. But you guys says it's a no, 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 no. But I hope she's coming back. All right. So now we're going back to my darling here. So let me put her back on the screen. Let me get myself looking nice. Let me see if this is the settings I need. Yes. So is Amber celebrating too early? And you know, in time, Amber get excited about something, what happens, right? Disappointment and so forth. But maybe this time it will be okay, Dolly. What do you say, Dolly? Do you think it will be okay? And Dolly, would you like to come up here and be my co-host today? I would love to hear from you because I'm asking what's her name, dear, and she's busy being shy. So Anne Shirley or Margaret, any one of you guys. All right, Alani comes up already, so somebody else new can come up. All right, so let me know. The link is in the chat. All right, so now Um, so Antoinette, you agree that Amber is dancing too early, right? Yes. Let me see what Belinda is saying. Yes, look out. Or yes, look out for a hard heartbreak. Yeah, she shouldn't really be celebrating as yet because she and him was there dancing away, Mr. Dave Young and Mrs. Dale Young to be, right? Okay, Sabrina says way too early. That's what I'm saying too. And Shirley said, thanks. No thanks for the gracious invitation, Sharon. Okay, Shirley. Okay, Shirley, don't want to come here with me. Why, Shirley? I just need, let's see. Whenever will be, whatever will be. Kendrick is not a first year lawyer. Exactly. Was he drinking or wasn't, or Kendrick wasn't thinking clearly? Because why would Kendrick put himself in a situation like that? Amber celebrating too early, like she did with the pool party about the divorce and went back to Anthony. Okay. All right. Thank you, Shirley, for that. Yeah, I don't like the fact that she was celebrating too early because, got Denisha, me always mix up those lately. Delicia, yeah, Delicia run after Amber to the bathroom and said to her, say, look here, Amber, we need a plan B. Do you think Delicia was correct into stopping Amber and says, look here, we need a plan B? Yeah, so maybe I should poll that. Do you agree with Delicia for telling Amber they need a plan B? They should have a plan B. Yeah. Okay, so let me end this poll here. You guys says no to that one. All right, so now we're going to poll this one. And I think that actually do need a plan B. Okay. All right, so there you go. All right, so Shirley says too early to celebrate and Delicia was wrong. Oh, so Delicia was wrong. They don't need a plan B? Okay, I thought they would need a plan B, right? Or she just tell Wayne, says, Wayne, it is just what it is. Thanks for the invite, Sharon. We'll give someone else the okay, all right. Anybody else can click on it. It's okay, it's good. All right, so she got a snake in the rank and Wayne isn't going to want to negotiate. Yeah. All right, I'm dying to see if Wayne is going to surprise us. Do you guys think Wayne will surprise us tomorrow? Or will that be going down the hill? I would love to see Wayne actually says, ladies, this is your contract. And says, the reason why I gave you guys this contract, then I get it look like I'm here, right? That's it. So let me stop it. Okay, do you believe Wayne will be fair or accept this negotiation? What do you guys think? It's too early to celebrate. They need to tell Cherish. Okay, but they don't know about Lauren as yet. That's the only thing. And Lauren isn't telling them. So let's see what happened then, right? Okay, so let me see what else I can ask you guys. Okay, let's see. Too early, definitely. She's celebrating too early. And no, all right. Eros says, in my opinion, the ladies are just selfish. They did not put any money in the podcast. Okay, so you think, in your opinion, that they're selfish? They want a piece of the pie when they don't. And then Goddess says, Wayne will be fair. I don't think he will snake them. Okay. Because so far he's been very generous. He's giving them money, right? And he's paying them for the first year because they're not going to be making money. He'll be the one still losing money because he is going to be paying them 2008 per episode, right? And but more hopefully they do take off. So let's see what Wayne is going. What I'm dying to see the conversation between Wayne and the lawyer, and I'm dying to see if Lauren is going to snake them again. What do you guys think? Will Lauren tell Wayne again? Yes. Will Lauren tell Wayne again? Mhm. All right. So let's see. One idea, Suzette Paris. They are takers. Okay, so you think they're selfish and they shouldn't be asking for any money, although it's their vice is gonna be up there, and it's their business and it's their reputation. So you don't agree with them getting a piece of the pie from the sponsors that will be coming in. You know, like the brand deal and so forth. Uh, Oh, yes. And I needed to ask you guys. So we have 37 watching and 32 likes. All right. Thank you, guys. Get the likes up. That's awesome. Okay. So now we have here, we're going to be polling this. Okay. So I want to poll this. It was such a good question. It was so good. It was in my head. Amber stated the fee he offered was fair. Yes, she did say that. Yes, but she wants the brand deal and the back end. Yeah, like a residual income, like they're get receiving from the part. So they want a piece of the pie for each and every one of them. He may be fair and restructure certain lines or points of the contract. Yes, Sabrina. I think maybe that's what is going to be taking place. Yeah. And when will be fair, I don't think he will snake them. That's what Goddess still saying. Okay, Goddess. All right, thank you guys. Lauren has loose lips when she thinks it will help her. All right, that's a great point there, Dolly. That's what I'm seeing with Lauren, really and truly. So I thought it was a good poll, it was in my head and then I lost it. Oh my goodness, I laughed about it and then it just gone right out of my head. Hold on here. So let me just, I'm trying to multitask as I go ahead and see what I can do in the meantime. All right. So guys, how do you guys feel about what you call it there, Larry? Larry's situation is getting very intense. Do you agree with him to still wants to divorce Bethany? He was so worried that the papers would reach when he's not there, but he doesn't want her to get the papers as yet. He wanted her to receive the divorce paper before when he's not there. So today he was so frantic, poor Larry. Oh, hi there, Charmaine. Oh, I didn't even see Charmaine was here. How are you feeling? Hi, Charm.
Hi, how are you?
Not so great. How are you doing?
Well, my eyes are closed right now, so I can't do any
Mm.
light or anything.
Oh yeah, get
Maybe
the eye test
another,
then.
yeah, yeah. So I can't even look fully on the computer screen.
No, 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 but I look on the
Yeah,
computer screen. Keep your eyes closed.
yeah. But I'm good. I had a 2 good days
Mm-hmm.
at work. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
kids are coming back and
Mm-hmm.
all of that. And so yeah, good evening, everybody. And I'm sorry I won't be even able to call anybody name because I was at my eye doctor today. I got my pupil dilated, and right now you know how that is with the
Yeah, me know.
lights. Yeah.
Yeah, you
So
won't be able to see for a while till that clear
yeah,
up.
yeah. So
Yeah.
but I have to just come on to say good evening. I did not get a
Mm-hmm.
chance yesterday because I go to my pool.
Your aqua fitness exercise.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi
I have
there,
to get some
Eklund.
of that in. So
Everybody is saying hi to you, Charmaine,
so
Eklund.
everybody, hi everybody, hi everybody. I should be 100 tomorrow.
Mm,
I should be 100 tomorrow. The last time I changed my glasses, it was what? October 2023.
what?
So yeah. No, I've been to my ophthalmologist because I have problems with my eyes. Because yeah, so I do my ophthalmologist like every 6 months. So I
Mm,
was just there in May, but I mean, my vision specialist is where I get my glasses and all of that.
mm-hmm.
So I've not been to him since 23. So I'm getting new glasses. So maybe in another couple of weeks, guys, you will see brand new old me. Till
Mm,
brand
that's
new
nice.
old me. So yeah.
So, Charmaine, how do you feel about Amber dancing, or she and Dave dancing?
Oh, please, but you guys know Amber already. Amber celebrates. Amber Anthony is the same thing. Remember, Anthony was celebrating about the divorce, the settlement, and yeah, he was celebrating so much that he even tell Denisha that he's worth $20 million. The way he was celebrating, and it's the same thing with Amber. Amber, both of them are like this peas in at the same pod. Amber started to celebrate, and they have not even locked in anything yet. They have not. I mean, the lawyer will be sitting with Wayne tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, because
Mm-hmm.
but I know that Lauren is going to tell Wayne tonight. Come on. Lauren is going to tell Wayne tonight. See what Lauren did this morning? Lauren don't want to lose a bag. So she's always going to be trying to be on Wayne good side. Because she get up this morning, and I mean, at least Denisha mac and cheese that she made for Wayne, something good came out of it, because at least he was fed this morning by his girlfriend, because she was in her feelings about some other woman feeding her man. So at least
Mm-hmm.
something good came out of it. And I can't believe they had an entire day of skits yesterday about some damn mac and cheese. Come on. Everybody have their, I mean, you know what? I cooked mac and cheese one time, and I'm not ashamed to say it was the worst goddamn mac and cheese. Because I thought the more, okay, so I made the sauce, I did everything that the recipe told me to do, and I did. But then I get creative, and I like, okay, I want a lot of cheese on it, and I put a whole lot of cheese on the top. You see when that when that cheese melt, it was oil. Oh my God, it was the oiliest. I've never had any mac and cheese so oily in my entire life. So you know what? I leave it alone because that's not one of my strengths. I deal with my strength. So I mean, Amber shouldn't feel bad. She said she make a good mac and cheese. Maybe she does. It's just that Denisha makes a lobster mac and cheese, and I mean, I don't like lobster just like that. But I'll go to Sam's, and Sam's have these put together kit. Lobster mac and cheese. It's ready for you to just pop in the oven. And I always get it when they have it because it really tastes good. So I can understand why everybody was just going crazy. I put a little bit of extra on that over Denisha lobster mac and cheese. I mean, I still like my plain mac and cheese, but I trust me, I don't do mac and cheese because I know that's not one of my strengths. There's a lot of stuff that I don't actually cook. I cook
Mm-hmm.
my strength. Curry goat, oxtail, rice and peas, ackee and saltfish. I don't do steak because every time I cook steak, it's like hockey puck. It is so leathery because I always want my steak well done, but it is overdone.
Yeah.
There are certain things that I don't worry about. Amber know that she can cook. She make a lasagna and everybody like it. Anthony was always crazy about her lasagna. And she make, why didn't she make some potato pies yesterday?
Exactly.
That's what she should have brought. She should have said, you know what, I'll do the dessert, because she knows that her potato pie would hit. It would be a hit. So I don't know
It would
why
have been a it, yeah.
and nobody was talking about her wings. And people, I see it on everybody plate. Everybody had the wings on their plate,
Or
but nobody
chicken.
was her chicken wings. Yeah, her barbecue chicken wings. It was on most plate I see. Yet nobody was talking about no chicken wings. So why weren't they talking about the chicken wings and the, what you call it, the lamb chops?
Yeah, they
Those
didn't
two things,
mention the lamb
exactly.
chop.
Those things were not talked about. All they were
Mhm.
talking about was some goddamn
They
mac
want to
and
put
cheese,
mac
like
and
it
cheese.
was important. I
Hmm.
Delicia know what she was doing, and yeah, she give it to her. She can cook, and you
Hmm.
have to call a spade, and you have to give her due. She did cook,
Exactly.
and everybody enjoy what she cooked.
Oh
But
yeah.
I don't know why everybody else was salty about it. Yeah, Amber should. I think Amber should not have said anything to her about anything when she walked in. She should just say, "Oh, I didn't know you were going to make mac and cheese, or else I want get up and waste my time this morning. I would have made something else." And keep it moving.
Hmm.
People are so petty. And I mean, Anthony was staying back there and smiling, but you know why he was smiling? He was smiling because he realized that Amber still have feelings for him. That's the only reason. You see that smirk on his face? It reminds me of the smirk that was on his face the morning when he heard Amber open the door and Denisha in her bed. That's the same smirk he had on his face. He's like, yeah, yeah, you still want me. You still want me. That's what he was saying. Oh God,
Man,
I'm so
we
over them.
surely know how
I,
to afford.
listen, I am so over them. I am so over them. But people must work with their strength. And if I don't know, the mac and cheese, because Denisha mac and cheese was burnt and it looked dry. And it was not, I don't like mac and cheese that falls apart, because to me that's not mac and cheese. I like when my niece do all my mac and cheese when I'm having any kind of get together, and it is, you slice it. The mac and cheese is supposed to be something that you slice. You take a slice, you put it on your tray, and you can see everything is held together. This whole thing falling apart, and I don't know. Everybody is different when it comes to food. So, hey, to each his own.
Mm. So Lee wants to ask us some question. He says, Sharon, I'd like to ask two questions. So the link is in the chat. Okay, let me go back up. People was agreeing with you there, Charm. So let me see. Make sure. Eklund says, I'm just passing through, taking a mental break from the skit, Sharon.
I
Sharon,
did
my
that.
food looking so good, it's making me angry. Okay, then thank you for stopping by, Eklund. I'll give you a call. Rest up, okay? And Sabrina says, rest up, Charmaine. And Dolly is saying, Belinda, I agree that Dolly said, Belinda agreed. Physically appearance change, however, she still has the same mindset. Yes, I did a show. I did a video on that. I have to premiere it. And Era says, Charmaine, how are you doing?
I'm
And
fine.
Lee is on here. Okay, hold on. And then Sabrina said, all right, Charmaine, now, all right, now, Charmaine. So they're agreeing with you. Eklund says, oh, Shayla didn't pick up that Pierre was referring to Anthony. That's what I want to know too.
I think Shayla knows.
When she told Shayla she's living the life that she wanted, LOL. People,
I think Shayla
Charmaine.
knows. I think Shayla peeped the game, because when she told Shayla that,
Mm-hmm,
Shayla was very quiet. She did not really say anything. And you know Shayla. Shayla always will peep. And she said she was in college, and Shayla knew that she and Anthony had a one night stand in college or
mm-hmm.
whatever. So I think Shayla is peeping the game, because she
Okay.
said, yeah. and he's currently with a new girl. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's what she said. So he's currently seeing somebody or whatever. So I think Shayla is going to put it together and then come back to her with it.
Okay. If you say so. All right, Charmaine. Charmaine calling it. I look at it and I see that Shayla was looking, and I'm saying to Goddess, it doesn't, it looks like it went over Shayla head, because Shayla doesn't even look like she get that she's talking about Anthony. But
She,
you're saying that you think she knows.
I
Hi
think
Lee.
she's going to put it together. I
Hi, good
mean,
evening.
I think she might put it together.
Okay.
Good evening, Charmin.
Hey Lee, what's up?
Nothing much.
Go
I'm
ahead, Lee.
here
You have
hanging
two
in there.
questions to ask.
Yeah, my first question is was Bethany correct? And my second question was Tamara correct? And the reason why I asked is because if you can look back when Tamara says you want to be like me, she was actually correct because Lauren cannot fill her shoes.
Mm-mm.
In regards of like the lifestyle that Wayne give Tamara and how she's asking for money now and how she's she herself is saying is a mistake. So Tamara was correct when she said you want to be like me. And then
Okay.
the Bethany situation, Bethany called it a long time ago that Isaiah was not gonna treat Brooke right.
Yeah, she did.
You see, yeah, and she was talking about the pregnancy, and that came to pass too.
Mm-hmm.
Then she talked about how Brooke is moving too fast.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was saying. Hmm.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
Charmaine.
Yeah, I totally agree with Lee regarding Bethany because yes, she did. But people get heartbreak in school, high school and college and all of that. I mean, sometimes people just show their representative is what they show first.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And when the going get tough, they show their true colors because I think Isaiah is Brooke is going off to college. And
She said she ain't going.
something to his mind because he messed up his opportunity of wanting to go to college because he could be, but then he changed his mind and he said he was not going again or whatever he was not doing. So I think it's a kind of rebellion being he's showing Brooke because
Mm-hmm.
just want to say to Brooke, listen, you're going off to college and I don't want you to meet somebody else and you break up with me first. So I am going to do it first. A lot of people are like that. It's not that they want to, it's just that they
Mm-hmm.
have the need to be the one to do it first because
Okay.
they have a feeling. She remember she had gone to their school in Baton Rouge or wherever it is,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the time he decided to go to do whatever because I
Mm-hmm.
think he's just thinking of to himself that if when Brooke goes off, Brooke is going to become a doing what she wants to do in college. She's going to become a nurse. She might have this great career and she might not want to do anything with me anymore. So you know
Mm.
what? I'm going to make the first move and
Okay.
let the
but I
chips
think
fall where they may. Some people are like that.
he was following bad influence too.
Mm-hmm.
Like with his friends and everything. And if he was gonna at least tell Brooke that this is not gonna work, or just in advance, it would be a little bit respectful. But she had to find out from somebody else. You know.
Mm.
Lee, I understand what you're saying,
Yeah.
and but and I totally agree with your opinion that that sometimes happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
But sometime talking to somebody, okay, you want to make a clean break, and you might have feelings for that person,
Yeah.
and you go to the person and you want to talk to the person, and by you talking to the person convince you to stay, to change your mind.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you don't want that. You just want to make a clean break.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever comes, whatever it is. You just want to say, you know
Mm.
what? I just make up my mind. This is how I want it. That's why some people break up over text or a
Yeah.
phone call or
Oh,
something because they do not want to be
That's the
fake.
same thing Mike did to Dominique.
Yeah, but you see, and then Dominique come
Yeah.
back and all of whatever she did, and she's still trying to play Mike right now because she heard
Yeah.
that this girl was in Mike's house, and you
Yeah.
see what she did? She went over there, and she's telling the girl all the things. I mean, she know the girl. As a matter of
Mm.
fact, it's somebody that she know. They used to work in the same office
Oh wow.
because yes, they used to work in the same office. I think back then because the girl brought up Esteban and
mm-hmm.
Mm.
yes, so they used to work in the same office. So that money is not over Mike, and it doesn't matter what she's telling everybody. She's never going to because she's obsessed. I don't even think that money is in love with Mike. I think
Mm.
that money has an obsession with
Mm.
Mike, and this is going on for many many years. It's
Yep.
not
Yeah.
just right now; it's been going on for many years.
Yeah.
So yeah, so and that is how some people want to make a clean break. They just don't want to do it in front of you for you to convince them otherwise. So yeah,
Yep. Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well said, guys. I haven't watched that skit with Dominic, so I don't know. Yeah. So with honestly, I didn't watch that. I watched a skit with Darren and his wife, and she broke his heart, let him know that she doesn't care about him like that.
who does she care about?
Darren tell her that he loves her, and she let
Mm-hmm.
him know that she don't love him.
yeah,
Mm.
I was listening to some of them when I was at the when I was there, and that was one of the ones I was listening to.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just hoping that Darren does not go back to the bottle because I mean, hearing that from somebody who you're professing your love to, and the person is saying, no, 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 I don't want you, I don't want to be with you, I don't want anything to do with you. And it reminds me of Anthony and Amber because remember
Yeah.
when Anthony used to tell Amber, oh, I this and that, and Amber was saying, no, 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 just sign the papers, just whatever.
Yeah.
So it is like in that situation where, and I don't think Lisa does not want him. I think she is just because okay, what Lisa is saying no, we never used to see that. I know he was possessive, but we never used to see him mentally abusing her like what she's saying no.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's always standing up for her. He's always bigging her up
He
in front of
believed in
his
her too
friends.
much. He had a lot of faith in her and everything.
Yeah, and he was always showing off, showing her all off with his friends, and
Even to
she
his
could do
baby
no
mama.
wrong in his eyes. She could do no wrong in his eyes.
Yeah.
So it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of surprising to hear her saying that he was mentally abusive and he was never this and he was never that. So I'm like, wow, really? We see somebody and we never really know them until somebody else is pointing out their flaws. We know he was that kind of person where he was like super possessive because
Mm-hmm.
the way he used to talk to her and the way he used to tell her to go upstairs and do whatever, but we never knew. We never even think that that would be mental abuse.
Yeah.
But that's
Mm.
all she was feeling. That she was actually feeling.
Yeah, maybe she's been holding that for a while too.
That's what she said to him. That it's been a while now. She been feeling like that, and he hasn't been listening.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Sometime.
was said.
Yep.
It's very hard to hear the truth when like that, and you're thinking says, well, you didn't do that or whatever.
Yeah,
I
but
guess we know that him used to put down our Paladi,
yeah,
but
but
him always talking with her and stuff like that. But I guess we don't see what she's talking about. What do you think, Charmaine and Lee?
I I think he always put, because remember he was talking when they were at Amber's house and Antonia's Amber's house, or I don't
Mhm.
remember whose house they were talking about, and she said that's not a real job, or that's,
Oh
yeah,
yes, I
stuff
remember
like
that.
that. I think stuff like that. I think that is what she was saying. He was mentally abusive because when
Mhm.
she was talking about her Pilates or whatever, and he said that's not a real job, and you don't have to work and whatever,
Mhm.
whatever, and maybe they look at that as mental abuse. But
Mhm.
I would look at it as, well, when people are controlling, sometimes they mentally abuse you without you even realizing it. So
Mhm.
maybe those are the things she's actually talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's mental abuse, but I think it's also lack of support, and then he also don't um believe in her dreams, because that's one of her biggest thing is her business. That's her business. That's part of her business is the Pilates. Just how he has his business, and she always been by his side. It's supposed to be the same, the vice versa. You, if they're married too, and that's the thing, they're married, so they're supposed to do it together. Like come to a, what's the word, compromise, compromise
Mhm.
with each other's dreams and stuff. But she wasn't having no support in that area. Mhm.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, so let's take some comments here. Let's see what the chat family is saying. Goddess says you. Oh, Dolly said the goddess. You're right, Darren. Put Lisa on too high of a pedestal. Why, unfortunately, putting black women down. Yes, well said
Mhm.
there,
Yeah,
Dolly. And Eros says, Dolly, because I still have the feeling that Kai is not Anthony's son. And again, I want Shayla out of Anthony's life. I can't stand Shayla for what she did to Amber. I can't wait for her to get her karma. All right. And then I can't, and Amber, Goddess says, I can't see Pierre as a mom. She needs to work on her drinking, definitely. And Humphrey says, I, Sharon, Charmaine, and Lee Major. Okay, and then I, dear darling, welcome in. Darren, son's mother just found out that Lisa cheated on Darren. Ooh, I guess we're gonna have some new interesting skit. And we still don't get a mediation yet from the Daltons or any renegotiation from them either. My goodness, what is happening, ladies and gents? All right, so let's see. So, Sharm and Lee, what you guys have to say to that? Darren, baby mother just find out, Goddess says that Melissa cheated on him, and you know she's going to rub that into Darren's face.
that's the same thing I was saying. Like he put her too high of a pedestal, so even his baby mama knew that um Lisa is not all how you call it, innocent. She
Mm-hmm.
has flaws and stuff, but at the same time, don't forget you and your baby mama came from a long way too, and she noticed that you have he's narcissistic. She mentioned that a long time ago too,
Mm-hmm.
about Darren being narcissistic.
Mm-hmm. True, true, true. All right. Charmaine, have anything to add to that?
Not really.
Yeah.
And most of the time, people is so disappointed when you put somebody on a high pedestal and then something like this happen. You trust me, you are more disappointed in yourself
Yeah. Me
Mm-hmm.
than
too.
in the person, because you're asking yourself, why didn't I see this coming? Why was
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
doing all the things I was doing? Because the first thing he's saying, I provided for you, I put you in, and people think that you living in a nice house, you driving a nice car, that's supposed to be the end all be all. That's supposed to
No.
make you be this so happy. You have a
Yeah.
nice job. Happiness come from within.
Within. Yeah.
Happiness does not come from what a person is doing for you.
Yeah.
So
True.
people create their own happiness based on their circumstances.
Mm.
So I don't, people always talking about, I want you to be my peace. I don't want anybody to be my peace. I want me to be my peace.
Mm,
Because you can be my peace and you can disappoint me. And then
Mm.
what am I going to do? I'm going to feel all let down. I want to be my peace. If I'm
true.
disappointed in my situation, then so be it. I created
Mm.
that situation that is going to disappoint me, but I don't want anybody to be my peace. I don't want anybody to cause me whatever they're doing to for me to tell me that that is supposed to make you happy. Heck
And
no.
and don't forget, peace comes with pain too. They can cause you pain.
Of
Mm-hmm.
Because
course.
at the same time, when you peaceful, you were peaceful when they never met you, but when they came in your life, they can also bring baggage and pain and all that stuff with them,
Mm-hmm.
and it can make you to not enjoy that peace that you had before. You know.
True.
Yeah, and I remember the way you used to talk about Amber. Remember?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My wife would never do that. My wife this because
Never
remember
say
first,
never.
but the first his baby mother was not his wife. You understand that? His baby mother was just that, his girlfriend. They were
Mm.
together from they were in I think high school and then she got pregnant or whatever and then he left her where
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think he outgrew her because that's the info. That's the what I'm getting. The impression I'm getting is that he actually outgrew her because now he started making the money, and she is not in his same category. So because of
Mm,
that, I think that he outgrew her, and he was she cheated on him, and maybe the fact that she cheated on him because she said she was always
And
alone,
also,
she was
and
always this.
and also to add to that too, his background, he wanted to stand out from his family. I don't think because he remember he's from New Orleans, and the way he speaks, he doesn't speak like New Orleans people. Try to remember when his sister tells him that remember where we came from, but he's like he don't speak like that anymore. He speak proper now, like with bigger languages, like he used big
mm-hmm.
words. So it's from his background too. He wanted to show that when he's in a new environment, he's not the same old person from New Orleans.
Yeah, because he wants everybody to believe that he's this person.
Yeah.
Money, I mean, all the money you work, all the money you have, all the position you have does not make you the person, a man.
Yeah, you got to remember where you came from.
Exactly. And Wayne
That's
keep
true.
telling people that the only thing is going to be good is when you keep remembering where you come from.
Yeah.
You have to remember where your humble beginning. A lot of people don't. And the other day I was telling somebody at work, I said, I remember I'm from a poor family. Trust me. My mom was poor, my dad, and I was talking this yesterday where when I said a lot of people was talking about Denisha this and Denisha that, but Denisha background might be what caused her to be the person she is today in terms of being such a good cook. Because I
Mm,
remember I come home from school, my mom was washing, and I'm hungry. And I'm like, why you not cooking? I'm hungry. And she said, why don't you go cook? And you know what? I was 12 years old when I started.
To learn, yeah, yeah,
I
and start
started
to learn.
cooking at 12 years old. I was cooking at one point, I was cooking for 17 people
Yeah.
because we were a big family. And I learned I went to when I went to high school, I majored in cooking foods and nutrition because I get to it becomes a passion for me to want to cook, to want to see people enjoy what I'm cooking.
Mm.
And they said, oh, this is so good. And I understand maybe that's why Denisha wants something of her own,
mm-hmm.
knowing the background she's coming from.
Yeah.
That's why she make herself to be such a great, this maybe this is the only thing she has going for her, to be
Mm-hmm.
a good cook. Because she like when she's somewhere and people will praise her that, oh,
Mm-hmm.
did you make this? Wow, this is so good. That is what because of her circumstances that makes her feel good to know
Yeah.
that it because even though she might not have the money or she might not come from that
Mhm.
place, she still has something to look forward to, and
Yeah.
people up will praise her for what she's doing. And that's the way I used to be. I was poor. And I know I was poor. I'm not going to tell anybody. But when I do something and people would praise me, it would make you feel good. I mean, back then, I don't care right now, but back then you young and you're trying to move up, you're trying to be bigger than your circumstances,
Mm-hmm.
and you're trying to do something that people will always look up on you
Yeah.
and don't think about where you're coming from. And I think I'm thinking about it right now. I think that is why she is such a good cook. She put everything in there
And
because
considerate.
yes, she put everything in her cooking because she has a passion for that and she want people to when they eat her food, they don't want them to think about her and where she's coming from. She just want to make sure that they are enjoying whatever she is putting forth.
Mm.
I don't fault her for that. I would never fault her for that because I used to be the same way once upon a time. I used to host Christmas party feeding 50 people. And when people say, oh my God, this goat is so good, or who make this rice and peas, man, and it brings a special thing to you knowing
Mm-hmm.
that somebody you did something and somebody's praising you for it or somebody really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't fault her for that at all.
Okay. Well said.
Well
Well,
said.
thank you guys for that. And let's see what the chat family sent. My humble beginning taught me empathy and humility, Suzette P says. And Dolly says, my mom was a real good cook and taught me how to cook. That's so nice, ladies. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate coming from a humble beginning. It taught me self-determination and survival skill. That's awesome, Dolly. Um, thank you. Thank you for that too, Charmaine and Lee. Well said, guys. Well said. And Dolly also said, inner peace comes from within, not from others around us.
Exactly.
E works, corporate America, you speak different. Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. Well said, chat family. This was fun. So what I'm gonna leave you with this. We'll need to hear your thoughts. What do you think Lauren will do next? Will
Tell
she
Wayne.
outend the ladies them tonight to Wayne about
Yes,
the lawyer
yes.
gonna be speaking to him and the girls them want 25%?
Yep.
Or will she keep it to herself? I'm leaving that with you. Simmer on it. Leave a comment in the chat after this and let we know what your thoughts are when you really think about it. Sharon, what you have to say?
She's going to tell Wayne, and you know why? Because she wants to get back in Wayne good graces. Yesterday, she said she will do anything, anything. That's what she told Delicia to get back in Wayne good graces. And if telling him about the lawyer and telling him about all of this, she will. Because she told him about the lawyer already. It's just now she's going to go back and tell him that, oh, so the lawyer did this is what the girls are coming up with. So just expect it because the lawyer is going to be calling you tomorrow and whatever. Remember the lawyer? You remember the lawyer told her, you remember the lawyer told them the lawyer told them that she has a meeting, an appointment with Wayne tomorrow.
Yes.
So she has been speaking to Wayne. So it's not like it's going to be a surprise. She spoke to Wayne already
Yeah.
because she has an appointment with him. She said she has an appointment with him tomorrow. And
Mm-hmm.
she just want when she go to him, everything is everything. So everybody's assuming that they're doing this behind Wayne. Wayne already.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name told, and the lawyer is in touch with him because she would not have an appointment with him tomorrow if she was not talking to him. She just does not want them to disclose the meat of the matter, which is what they discuss. That's all. I
Yeah.
don't think you want them to eat to be going to be aware of what they're talking about. She wanted to become as straight out from her as a surprise,
Yeah.
not something where he can say, okay, well, I'm not doing that, I'm not doing that. So I think, but Lauren is going to spill the beans tonight. I am so sure of that.
Well,
Trust me.
that's what I'm asking.
It's going
Yeah,
to be our
Charmin, I
11:30
know
skit.
that,
Yeah,
but
11:30 skit. 11:30
11:30
skit tonight.
Larry is out for
Yeah.
Element with
Yeah.
yeah, so she's going to definitely spill the beans. All
Yep.
right. So
Mm-hmm.
what else we leave for them to, okay, so that's what I want to get in a take on. I didn't expect Charmaine to tell you guys the take.
Yeah, no, but I know she's going to.
All
Because trust
right.
me, as much as she's saying she don't want the purse again, that $20,000
She
purse, she
wants the
just,
purse.
of course she want the purse. She just, listen, that's the game. I told you guys that I played games. I played those games. And you're saying you
Mm,
don't want it because now the person is saying if you want it, you can get it. But you're saying no because you know what? If you said yes right now, it's going to look like that is all you want. You're saying
mm-hmm.
no because you are setting yourself up for a bigger pot. You're
Okay.
setting yourself up for maybe a car. A purse is 20,000. You're setting yourself up for maybe 100,000, or you're setting yourself up for that $30,000 a month because no, you're
Mm.
showing him that it's not about the money and it's not about the purse.
It's
So
about us.
yeah, it's about us and what we mean to each other. So now you're setting yourself up for that 30K a month that Tamara was getting. So
Okay.
it's all a game. She's just running game right now, but Wayne is from the streets. So
So you
Wayne,
think, yeah, okay. So my question to the chat family that I'm leaving with you guys is Wayne on to Lauren.
of
That's what
course.
I'm leaving with you guys. I'd like your take. Lee, thank you for being up here. Thank you, Antoinette. Thank you, Charmaine, for coming in, considering you can't see. And
I'll do better tomorrow.
all right, you're
I
doing
sorry I
great.
can't see because I love to read the comments.
Yes, and
And I can't even do that because
yeah,
of the glare that is coming from the computer.
yeah, and Sabrina is saying she start cooking for him again because of Denisha, of course, because she's worried. And Nancy is saying that she's a gold digger. Dolly says Lauren will feel Wayne's temperature to see if she should tell Wayne tonight. Okay, she's gonna test it. All right,
Yeah.
Dolly. Thank you guys. So have a pleasant night. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Go back, watch the video. I will catch you guys in the next upload. Bye for now,
All right.
everyone.
Good night.
Thank you, Lee.
Good night, everybody. Tomorrow I'll be able to maybe show my face and read your comments, but just stay
And
calm
tomorrow, Lee
because a
can
lot of
read the
storm is coming
comments
our
too.
way. A lot of storm is coming our way, so we
Yeah,
just
it
need to
is.
stay calm for right now.
Yeah, it's a
So,
lot of storm for
yep,
sure.
yep.
Yes. All right,
All right.
guys. Good night, everyone.